if I'm in a super regulated industry, or I've got to have things up, or, if every minute my internet is down, I'm losing money.
Sure.
What's your recommendation? What's the action I can take there?
So that answer is dedicated fiber and backup dedicated fiber. That's the answer to what you're trying to do. In that world, that is probably the closest example to that is a couple of my cannabis companies that I deal in. Cannabis is highly, highly regulated now that it's legalized, and the state wants to control the theft and the one-offs and the accidentally lost stuff. And so in the cannabis industry, you have to be up all of the time for the state to be able to view your security cameras at any point in time that they want to. And so if your internet is down and the state decides at that point in time that they're going to check in on you and they can't, there's a fine for that. And that fine can be small. That fine can be business ending, depending on how many times this has happened and what's going on. So I had Alex get in touch with me. They were building a 180,000 square foot grow house that has roughly 300-ish cameras in the building that need to stream and need to go out to the cloud. And in doing that, we had to put a very significant fiber internet pipe into that building, but then they needed a fiber internet pipe that was almost the same size to go in the complete opposite direction so that they could make sure that at any given time, if there was a problem with one, the other one would be able to pick up. So we went through mapping of plant maps. We spent a lot of time detailing that out to figure out where this one is going to go, where that one is going to go, where it terminates, where it actually goes back to a data center at. And so we actually were able to follow that trail all the way back to the data center, knowing that they didn't cross ever. So whether it was Billy Backhoe or a drunk driver that takes down a telephone pole, or a storm that takes down some lines with a big tree branch, then it wouldn't take down both at the same time. And if it did, it was a significant disaster that could be explained to the state.
So the state's not going to say, "Hey, it was rainy. I get it. I couldn't look at your cameras."
Correct. That's not going to happen.
Got it.
But if there is a tornado, that's outside of their realm, and that's how that's going to. They'll go, okay, we can understand that.